background noise. There's all this other sound. And I genuinely don't care now. Because the whole point of this channel is to yap. But back at it. Alright. Back what I was saying. The other day, I went go-karting, alright? And I'm okay with a 6-year-old, a 10-year-old, or whatever, if they want to pass me, or I'll give them space, you know? I'm not going to be like a total jackass. If I see a son and a daughter or son or whatever with their family having a good time at like a go-kart track, I'm not going to be a complete jackass. I'm going to be alright. I'm going to fucking suck it up and be like, I wasted 15, 14, 20 bucks at a go-kart track for children, right? I'm not going to do my absolute best to get first place. But if I see 17, 20-year-olds coming up to the go-kart track, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my absolute best to get first place. And every time I go to this go-kart track, I'm a little tired of it. I see only like 4 people going around the track, and I was like, today's my day. I'm going to get first place. Because there's not a lot of room to pass people, and there's only so much track and so many laps. And then I see that, oh, my race, guess how many people were there? Not 3, not 4, fucking 6. There was 7 people. I was the last person, and I got it first, and I was like, how is this fair? How is this a thing that we're doing right now? Alright? This is not cool. And the thing that really made me annoyed is when I started that race and I saw all these kids, not kids, they're teenagers. What I'm saying, they're literally adults. I don't know if they're 17 or 20, but they looked around that age limit, and they're all in the same friend group. And I felt kind of like out of place. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm like, all right, you guys, I was really hoping that the refs or whoever was there was gonna push me in the front. But you know what they did? They put me in dead last. They put me in the back of the freaking pack, and I was like, what the heck? What is this? What is this? And anyways, so I'm in dead last, and they start the whole thing. We lined up, and then out of nowhere, I see that the main friend, or the head honcho of the friend group, all the friends let him pass in front, and I was like, what the heck? This isn't fair. I'm in dead last, and I'm watching these guys literally give their best friend, whoever, it's not his birthday, or he would be having a happy birthday thing going on. I was well aware of the situation. He was just a kid who wanted to have the fastest lap time. And you know what? He might have got the fastest lap time, but I passed everybody. I went boom, boom, boom. Went from 7th, went to 6th, went to 5th, went to 4th, and you know what? At that very last lap, when I passed to get to 6th place, I got fucking rammed. I got bumped so goddamn hard. My brain hurt so much from that shit. And then I went all the way to 5th place, got bumped again by some butthole of a kid, and I was like, what the heck? Why are you doing this? I literally put my hands up, and they had to like time it out, and I was like, yo, what the heck? And the ref was like, I don't know, but here, back, put your foot on the brake, back up. And I was like, we're not gonna call him out, get him out of the race. This is the freaking millionth time that he hit me, and it felt like it was on purpose. Anyways, then I went to 4th. I was kind of jet free, and then it was on that last lap, and I was like, fuck, I don't think I can get any higher. But then boom, I see an opening. I see an opening between this little gap. The 3rd place and 2nd place guy were really bumper to bumper, and I was like, oh my god, I could maybe get 2nd place. But no, I fucking squeeze in between, like Initial D style, if you ever seen that anime, and I fucking and then I like skirted right in between like a hairpin turn, and I fucking got it. I got 3rd place. And that kid at the end of the race, he was like, dude, you can't cut me off. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you cut me off like that. I'm like, it's a race. What do you mean it's a race? And I'm sorry that I literally got the 2nd fastest lap time out of all of them. And the only reason why that kid got the first place guy got the fastest lap time because he was in first place and there's nobody fucking in front of you. There's no reason for you to slow down. I had to step on my brakes so many times because these kids were in my way. It was so freaking frustrating, man. Anyways, that was my day yesterday, and today feels like the same way. It feels like I constantly was stepping on my brake because two people were talking the entire time, and I had to stop to clean up their messes that they left behind. And it's just so annoying. But you know what? I didn't tell them, and I don't tell anybody anything. And honestly, when those teenagers talked their mad trash, I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just racing. And then they went to go complain to the supervisor guy, and he's like, I didn't see anything, I just saw you bumping into him. And I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I was just celebrating inside my head. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna press pause.